Sahato shoves. Well, the Germans have decided to call a timeout, and poor old Sahato probably thinks, I must be way in front.
Very, very confused now. They need 5 of them to be just one guy from Canada.
Andrew Chen will be first to speak. Nice. Pocket kings.
Nice picking up kings under the gun. Usually some action to follow behind, hopefully.
He raises to 34,000. Bahadir Kilakeza has 7-8 suited.
Oh boy. Kilakazer hates chips, apparently.
So Chen goes heads up to the flop against Kilakeza. Out of position, but with the betting lead.
And also the monster favorite.
Oh, flop better, Kilakeza.
I'm just kidding. Kilakazer loves chips. Gross flop for Andrew Chen. Super wet board. He's never going to be able to give Kilakazer credit.
He checks to Kilakeza.
He knows there's a good chance Kilakazer will blast off here.
The German bets 90,000.
Now all of a sudden he's got a hand. Notice he's betting almost full pot. Gotta wonder if Andrew's gonna notice this. It's also just so easy to be semi-bluffing this board with a draw or some kind of combo draw.
Chen shoves. And one presumes that Kilakeza is gonna call.
He's only got the second nuts, James.
What's he doing?
Last one?
No.
I call it.
Finally. Kilakeza, an 83% favorite to double up for Andrew Chen.
Very unfortunate flop for Andrew. Kilakazer only has to dodge 3 queens, otherwise he's gonna double up.
Same outs needed for Chen, with 1 card to come.
Can barely believe it.
No queen.
Yes. Nice answer.
Instead, a set for Andrew Chen, but Kilakeza straight holds.
You're right, he had the flush draw.
Ha! Ji Zhang has got aces again. He's raised.
No way.
Oh, and Sam Phillips has got kings.
Gross.
He re-raises. These are the 2 biggest stacks in the tournament.
How long is he gonna take this time?
I'm waiting.
Wow, huge shove from Zhang.
Call.
Strange reaction.
Jeez, Zhang, try not to be so upset about it.
Oh, God, he has aces.
I'd call that a slight underreaction.
He just 4-bet shoved aces. Heaps.
It was a huge shove, but I'm not sure what Sam was expecting. A bad hand? Ace-king, I guess. Still, this is just another gross cooler.
Zhang officially at risk,
Dude,
but he's a big favorite.
he just snapped 4-bet shove for like 4 million.
Sick spot, though.
No king on the flop. Zhang now a 92% favorite. Make that 95% favorite. Sam Phillips looking for a 2-outer to pull off a Panker-esque suck-out.
Zhang.
Overkill.
Sam just didn't think he could be up against aces when Zhang made his decision in less than 10 seconds. Oh man, I love aces. Best cards ever.
It's been a long time since I did one of these. Raising UTG.
In this hand, we're going to sweat with David Van Plu.
What'd you do? Call me? Attaboy. None of that crazy stuff.
So we know Vamps has queens,
Good call.
but we don't know what Negreanu is raised under the gun with.
And under the gun, we do have to pay it a little bit of respect. By calling, we get to deceive. Right now, we're mostly repping suited connectors and pocket pairs.
There's a king-high flop. Negreanu continues for 4,200.
King didn't have to hit him.
What I used to call the ace-queen flop. He comes king 8-3 or king 8-4, king 8 deuce when I had ace-queen. Back in the day when I played limit hold'em. Couldn't fold.
Van Plu calls. And there's another king on the turn.
I like that king a little bit more than the first one. It's harder for Daniel to have one, plus he just checks, so I think we can bet this if we want.
Van Plu does bet 9,000.
9?
Daniel Negreanu calls. We go to the river.
Gulp. I'm suspicious of what Daniel can call here with that we're actually beating.
5 of clubs. Flush just got there.
Not a good card for us. It also eliminates all but a few of the hands we could have been beating.
Action's been checked to Van Plu. He could just check behind.
Going for the thin value that was happening right here. Like 2 jacks or something stupid, or you got, what do you have? 2 jacks or pocket eights. Eights full, that would be good.
When Daniel starts talking, it feels like he's looking for a check, so maybe we just bet small.
How much is it?
20,000.
Yeah, that wasn't small.
You don't have the king of clubs, so that means you don't have kings of the flush draw. So you either, only hand that beats me is eights full, or if you floated and then made the flush. So I don't think I can throw it away. But you're not bluffing. Maybe you have king queen. I gotta call you.
You're a king, then it wins.
Yeah.
Daniel does have a king. Ace king.
Somebody take Grandma to the bowling alley because that was a slow roll. I don't think Daniel's ever folding there. Not sure what took him so long to call.
We're going in the tank with Grinder.
2 cards that aren't blanks. We're raising.
That's a great bet.
Theo calls.
These guys are playing like this is some kind of free social media poker.
We can't lose Ike. Oh, we lost Ike.
You guys want to lose Ike, trust me.
Look at his shirt. The only place you could lose him is the floor of the ocean.
So it's Grinder v Theo again. And it's trip 5s for Grinder.
Man, we run good.
He bets.
Boom.
Another genius bet.
And Theo calls.
Okay.
7, please.
Ask and ye shall receive.
He's so good at that. I mean, we are.
Are you gonna let him show you up like this? You need to start calling cards out.
Actually, he's really good at it.
Wow, how do you do that?
How do you do it?
Another bet from Grinder.
I'm cool with it.
Like
He's
this
extremely
is the,
good.
But this is the thing. When you do it 100% of the time, like you're gonna have a good day.
We're going to the river. The cage is in play.
10 of hearts. 10 of hearts.
Right suit, wrong card.
God. A couple times a year, you look really smart.
Sick burn t-shirt.
Grinder's betting again. And he's betting for value.
Like the value bet, and I think we could get looked up by worse. It is a cage street.
Theo calls. Read him and wait. 3 5s.
That's a great hand,
Okay.
but not great enough.
What?
Wheel. Yeah.
That was a slow roll, but nobody to the cage.
Yeah. I could have made a lot more there.
Dirty. 6 deuce off suit. In late position. In the cutoff. He is going to raise. Ah. That's a genuine hand. This is Germany's Sascha Cornels. His captain Jan Heitmann watches on as he click raises to 8,000.
Oh dear.
Sahato has got kings in the small blind.
It's a beautifully timed move from Luca Pagano here. Morning.
Sahato shoves. Team Canada are all in. Action folded back around to Luca, who made a move with nothing and will fold his 6 deuce, and Cornels will surely insta-call.
It will not insta-call. I mean, he's got to consider the possibility that, you know, what if he calls so quickly that it dislodges one of the TV lights and it falls on the table and marks the hand?
Well, the Germans have decided to call a timeout, and poor old Sahato probably thinks, I must be way in front.
Probably still made the wrong decision against Canada.
Very difficult to make a wrong decision here.
We're feeling good. Our guys demand, we're feeling good.
You shouldn't be.
We have this German very, very confused now. They need 5 of them to be just one guy from Canada.
Asse. Asse.
Das Asse.
Ja.
They're going to be very angry in a minute.
Nee, aber trotzdem.
Warte, Moment. Wir machen das.
Ja, ich hab kein... Ich wollte jetzt nicht einfach so...
Wir bluffen jetzt den Timeout und dann ist ein bisschen
All-in.
Achso, okay, dann ist egal.
You've got to assume that this kid is just a bit inexperienced and is nervous about going all in with 5 cards to come.
Gehst du zum Tisch zurück?
I mean, famously, there was a sportsman once in a TV show who folded aces before the flop because he thought it was just a pair of ones.
I call.
Oh, funny that.
Suharto is not going to be happy.
No way.
This is a really, really weird hand.
Yeah, why you even call timeout?
Such a slow roll.
Slow roll.
Yeah.
Sorry, guy.
It's good position. It's good position.
That's embarrassing. No, honestly, that's really embarrassing.
Was it your call? I didn't know.
Oh dear, it's all kicked off. Jan Heitmann trying to extend the international olive branch of peace. As it stands, Germany are the team at risk here, but are massively in front.
It's hard not to funk for a king, isn't it?
I can't believe that the Canadian captain is still smiling.
King on the river. King on the river. River card. Give us one time. One time.
Is there such a thing as poker karma? No, there isn't. The aces hold up, and the Germans double up through the Canadians.
Honestly, that's really embarrassing.
I didn't know.
Okay. No. He doesn't snap, and he looks at me and he goes like this. Of course, I'm sorry for that. He told me as aces. I'm like,
Oh, it's turned into a United Nations Security Council meeting.
he's very nervous. Okay.
Yeah.